Some elementary schools in Avoyelles Parish are getting a new way to communicate with parents, students, and staff. Digital signs have been installed on several campuses, bringing a modern touch to school notifications. Bunkie Elementary, Cottonport Elementary, Marksville Elementary, and Lafarge Elementary are all sporting brand new digital signs. The upgrade gives schools a faster, more visible way to share messages, from important announcements to upcoming events. According to the Avoyelles Parish School Board, the signs are funded through what's called a needs assessment, and that money is set aside for larger ticketed items like these digital signs.
We are upgrading our outside school signs in an effort to better communicate with parents more effectively. It's bringing us into the new age, obviously. It's much more engaging when you drive by to read a sign like this than it is the old marquee signs. We can update them a lot quicker, especially like in an emergency situation.
The Avoyelles Parish School Board says these signs are just one part of improving communication and bringing schools in line with today's technology. They add it's an investment that benefits the entire community, and in the years to come, every school in Avoyelles Parish will have digital signs.